the start of the 5th year that we've been doing science cafes. Cheryl and I had to check and said, is that really right? But I guess it's been 5 years we've been doing this. And for those who don't know, science cafes are a place where we come together with whatever the topic of the day might be in science. We've gone from psychology, the Large Hadron Collider, out today to Mars, to the exoplanets. We've covered everything from biology all the way to cosmology and everything in between. And so the topics change as time goes on, and I'll tell you a little bit more about some of the upcoming events that we have coming out. So, Science Cafe, in terms of the rules of it, there are no rules. It's just an informal thing. So our presenter speaks. There's going to be a chance for you to talk and ask questions, and the more questions you do, the better the conversation. Now, since I said that about Science Cafes, I'm going to tell you about myself. I'm Paul Adams. I'm director of the FHSU Science and Mathematics Education Institute. And our Science Cafe started 5 years ago because Cheryl Shepard Adams, who will wave her hand, our local high school teacher out at Hayes High, physics teacher there, said we need to do something more in the community. And we go, okay, we'll do something more in the community, and we'll sponsor these science cafes, and it's grown for 5 years. And by the way, we have 2 seats up here, so if you'll just come on through, don't mind that, that'll be fine. So we've been doing this for a while, and it's been very well received in the public, and we intend to keep doing it. I will do some shameless advertising before I turn it over, just because I'm going to do it. One of the things the Science and Math Education Institute is trying to do is we, in part, because it relates to Science Cafes in a way, and I'll show you how that relates, is that we're putting together a trip to Italy using EF Tours, and I have some brochures here to do it, but we call it Following in Galileo's Footsteps, and actually looking at Italy from the perspective of where Galileo was and how that may have affected his ideas, and of course the other great science that came from Italy that led to things eventually from Galileo here to the Curiosity rover. So it's very interesting. I do have a flyer here and a business card so we can get more information about that. And I kind of point that out is that Cheryl and I were over there, and we were in Pisa, and we saw a billboard on the side of a building, a posted bill, and it said Science Cafe tonight in Pisa. So just so you know, we're part of the International Science Cafe. We're part of an international program. So do check it out or ask me about the Italy trip. We'll do that. Well, tonight, what you're really here for is that we have Dr. John Heinrichs, Chair of the Department of Geosciences, and what many would consider to be a Renaissance man, because he knows a lot of things about a lot of different things. Now the pressure's on. Here we started Galileo, and we might as well just go with the Renaissance theme. That kind of fits. But John has a wide ranging of interest, and he's been a speaker several times at our Science Cafes. In fact, he was our inaugural speaker 5 years ago. So, in our 5-year celebration, we recognize that. But John has, in addition to his work with climatology, and geography, and geology, he also does a lot of interest, and strong interest in engaging students as well. And I've seen him present at national conferences on planetary science. And tonight, we're fortunate to have him take time off from his Spanish class to be here. We really appreciate that. And curious about